Strands Knitting Studio in San Clemente, California. And today I have a hat that we just got the yarn in that was supposed to be in like in December, but you know, we take it when we can get it. And I actually got a couple hats off my needles, Gnome class, a couple classes. So we're just gonna get started. So the first thing is the hat. The hat is this on a bulky weight yarn and it's adorable. It's a really fast knit. It probably took me like 3 hours to knit this. And we have, I'm gonna put picture up, but we have these two different multis that finally came in. And the reason we even bought this yarn was to put this with the solid. So like you saw that one there, but this one, this is like a pastel-y one, but it goes really good with lots of our different yarns that go together. So this is super, super bulky. You're on 11 for the beginning of the hat, and then you move up to a 13. So it is really fast. And so I'm gonna throw a new class in for this since this just sort of showed up and I got it out. So we're gonna do a class for this on Sunday, this Sunday, at 10 o'clock. So it'd be, hat is Sunday the 6th. Sunday the 6th at 10 o'clock, we're gonna do this class. So if you can come in and get your yarns and actually get it casted on and get up to where the flower thing is, that would be helpful, but you don't have to. You'll definitely get to the flower thing before you're out of class. And then after you've done the flower, you can do the whole thing. And so anyways, Sunday hat class, yay. And then Saturday is the little Gnome guy, Mr. Love Gnome. So he is on Saturday at 2 o'clock. And this is a pom-pom. This is so simple to make because this is a pom-pom. That's fast. This is the longest thing, but it's not very big. And you can just stripe this if you don't want to do the Fair Isle. But if you haven't done Fair Isle, this is actually a really good perfect thing to try Fair Isle on, because you're carrying the red and the white together. So you knit a white, you knit a red, you knit a white, you knit a red. So it's a very simple process to get the little hearts. And it's interesting how when you do a knit stitch, it looks like a heart. So the heart just happens. And then his little feet are just knitted. Yeah, just knit. It's like super simple. And then everything's glued together. Except for the legs. The legs, you do go through the pom-pom and sort of stitch it on, but that's not really, so I don't consider that sewing anything together. And then the hat, everything else is just glued together with a hot glue gun. So this is really nice, fast. You can make different sizes. You can do smaller pom-poms. This is the big one, and it comes in this set. So you need a pom-pom maker, and then two skeins of yarns, or two colors. And we're doing more than just the red and white. We got lots more options of this too, that you could make him out of, and make a family of them, because there's 3 different sizes of pom-pom makers. So that can be a whole family of little love gnomes for Thanksgiving, for Valentine's Day. So that would be good. So that is this Saturday at 2 o'clock. And then the hat is Sunday at 10 o'clock. And then the next week is the boyfriend cardi right here. And this is the Noro long cardigan, or short cardigan. You can crop this cardigan. And I did a lot of talking about it last week. If you want to look at last week's video, I talked about it a lot. But the Noro it's a worsted weight Noro. It's a basic sweater. It's only got, the body is all one piece, and you got the 2 sleeves that you put in. They're not set in because they're not curved. It's all straight lines. And so they're just sort of put in. And so it's a nice first kind of sweater. And as I said, we were doing sweaters sort of the focus this year. So we're gonna have sweaters coming up every month. And so this is our first one. And then in a few weeks, I'll show you the next one. And so we're gonna have an ongoing sweater class. Once a month, have a sweater class, and see how many sweaters we can't get knitted, or tops, or baby sweaters, all things sweaters, anything you can put on the top part of your body counts. Crop tops, the little tiny little crop tops, they count. Don't always have to be big, full-on sweaters. There's lots of ways to cheat the system, and it's okay to cheat the system. So this is our sweater gear, and that's our first sweater, and it is on the 13th which is a Sunday. Yeah, Sunday the 13th at 10 o'clock. Sunday the 13th at 10 o'clock for the sweater. And so then, just the only thing else I have left is what's on my needles. So there's a beautiful hat pattern that came out. Actually, it came out as a whole set of things. It's got hats, it's got fingerless gloves, it's got a beautiful cabled shawl, it's got a beautiful cowl, all sort of done as a set, you know. So we have this Noro yarn that is natural colors. These are alpha sheep from New Zealand, and we have four, I think it's 4 of the colors, and I think there's 5, but I think we have 4 of the colors. And they're one of these big skeins that have like 350 yards or something on them. And so I'm knitting this hat. So this is color work. And it's beautiful. And so these are trees. These will end up trees. I'm putting a picture up there so you can see what it all is. But that's what's on my needles right now. And this would be a great hat for color work. Again, hats are really good for color work because it's just not that big a project. And color work, you know, you're just knitting a stitch one color, you drop it, you knit a stitch another color, you drop it. It's really not that hard. You're reading a chart, but it's a colored chart. So it's just black and white. And it's sort of like cross stitch, you know, this color, you know, black and white kind of thing. And so it's really not that scary, and a hat's like the perfect little thing to try it on. And it's just, this is just a beautiful pattern. And so come in. I'll probably do this as a class in the next month. I don't know quite when yet, but you can come and start it now. You don't have to wait for the class. Workshops work really well too for these things. So so here's what's on my needles. And yeah, I actually had to go in. Christine, I don't have anything to knit. Oh my God. So now I've knitted a hat, and I've started another hat this week. So there we go, short and sweet. It's February already. Oh my goodness. I hope you had fun knitting for yourselves. And I know you sort of start thinking about, well, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And then we go into Easter, which is a lot of baby stuff, and springtime tops and things like that. And then we go into Mother's Day, and then we're into summer. So before you know it, we're into summer. So I hope you're all having very fun knitting projects in your hands, and that you're busy. And I hope we see you in the studio real soon. Bye.